And men with suspected prostate cancer will be able to get an NHS diagnosis within a day. That's all part of a new trial.
Artificial intelligence will be used to interpret MRI scans, meaning problematic lesions can be detected in a matter of minutes.
Well, NHS England says that technology will be trialled in up to 15 hospitals around the country, to begin with, that is, and this approach could save men months of waiting.
Well, one person with personal experience of prostate cancer is the former Conservative MP, Sir Michael Fabricant, and he joins us now. Michael, so tell us a little bit about your what happened with you and whether this is welcome news.
Well, it's certainly welcome news. What happened with me, and happened to many other men as well, was I went on a well-manned project, which is operated by my local GP here in Lichfield, and they found that my PSA, which is prostate-specific antigen level, was a little bit high. It was running at about 14 or 16. When I went to med school, that actually wasn't so high, but nowadays that is considered high. And so I went for an investigation, including an MRI. They thought there was something going on, but the decision was eventually that as I was pretty fit, don't smoke, low blood pressure and all the rest of it, it would be better out than in. So they took it all out. Can I just say, there's two ways of doing an operation. One is laparoscopic, which is keyhole surgery, which is very quick in hospital, but can leave you with some permanent life-changing problems, which I won't go into now in the mid-afternoon. Or you could do what I opted for, which is a full open operation. I was in hospital for 6 days, which meant that all my working bits and pieces still work, with one exception. I can't have kids. But as I didn't want kids, it didn't matter too much. But early diagnosis for cancer is always important.
And it does seem that this new method might be more cost-effective than what has been the case up until now. I know MRI scans are incredibly expensive, and often the waiting lists can be enormous. I mean, if this can be done more simply and more cheaply for men up and down the country, more people will likely be able to have a successful experience like you have.
Yeah, but it still requires an MRI scan. What the AI diagnosis does is look very quickly at the radiological scan, or the MRI scan to be precise, and determines quickly or not, without a radiologist looking at it, whether there's something or not to be worried about. You know, people are very worried about AI. Actually, I think in medicine, it's very good news indeed. There's so many things where a GP, let alone a consultant, has to make judgments. And if AI can do it more quickly, more accurately, and certainly more cheaply, that has to be good news.
Yeah, very good news indeed, Michael, and really good to hear that you are recovered and well, and it was a success.
Well, you know me, Nana. You know I'm very fit and well.
You are very fit and well. Looking well as well, looking very well.
Absolutely. No, all the best, Michael. Thanks indeed, and very good to speak to you.